We gather together to watch cheesy movies at Comedy Central on Thanksgiving Day. At Mystery Science Theater 3000, it's 30 straight hours and it's called Turkey Day.
Hi everyone, I'm Joel Hodson, the creator of Mystery Science Theater 3000, and I'm Chaotic Neutral. Welcome to Turkey Day 2013 on YouTube. You know, Thanksgiving's always been an important date for MST3K. Not only were there 7 years of Turkey Day marathons on Comedy Central and Sci-Fi, but the show itself actually premiered on Thanksgiving 25 years ago today. Plus, if you've never been to a Thanksgiving and you live in the US, I really encourage you to try it. When it all comes together, well, it just gets nuts. And here, from the MST3K archives, is the promo for the very first show on Thanksgiving Day 25 years ago on UHF Channel 23, KTMA in Minneapolis. No need to adjust your monitors. It's a bit runny.
In the not-too-distant future, TV23 will present a startling new show so bold, so innovative, it will launch television comedy into the next millennium. Mystery Science Theater 3000, starring the Twin Cities' own Joel Hodgson.
I am Joel Hodgson.
One of the country's hottest comedians, famous for his appearances on Saturday Night Live and Late Night with David Letterman.
This is one of my inventions. It's the Joel Hodgson Pocket Mohawk.
Each week, join Joel and his trusty robot pals high above the planet in the satellite of love. There'll be adventure, mystery, and fun as Joel and his crew guide you through some of the cheesiest movies ever made. Classic movies like Thunderbirds to the Rescue and the unforgettable Green Slime.
That's an asteroid.
That's no asteroid, that's a battle station.
So don't leave the future behind. Join us. Become one of us. Mystery Science Theater 3000.
Looks kind of like MST3K fan fiction, right? Trust me, it's not. But as you can see, all the elements were there. The theater seats, the doorway sequence, the jumpsuit, even the robots. That unfamiliar looking bot, though, was Beeper, a robot I made the night before that had the unique feature of being a puppet with zero charisma. One of those rare facts that is both interesting and boring at the same time. So right after the pilot, I swapped out Beeper's head for a gumball machine I had in my shop and Viola. Beeper became Servo. As Frank Kahn of TV's Frank says, history has been kind to MST3K. And I think that's true. TV Guide consistently rates MST in the top 25 cult shows, and both Time Magazine and Entertainment Weekly include MST in their top 100 TV shows of all time. As you can see, it's to the point where it's clearly getting ridiculous. But it's a good kind of ridiculous. It's not like Duck Dynasty ridiculous. Oh yeah, thanks. Cambot's doing a cameo, and Cambot, during the break, put something on. We got company. So clear the decks. It's time to test your MST3K literacy and figure out the first episode of the Turkey Day Marathon by playing a version of Name That MST3K. Recognize it? This song is the haunting end credit theme from this year's first Turkey Day episode. I know that narrows it down to every 80s movie we've ever riffed. Any guesses? And no, it's not a Foreigner or Loverboy or REO Speedwagon song, though it sure wishes it were. Why, it's the song Edge of a Dream from the episode Space Mutiny. Hope you enjoy it.
Mystery Science Theater 3000, 25th Anniversary Edition.
Hello, and welcome to the Satellite of Love.
Featuring 4 previously unreleased episodes. Moon 02.
In space, no one can art direct.
The Day the Earth Froze.
Oh, cripes, I remember that day.
Oh, yeah, you gotta dress for it.
The Leech Woman.
I'd like to announce the engagement of me and Johnny Walker.
God, they should just put booze in squeeze bottles, huh?
And Gorgo.
Sorry, I'm a little lost. Can you tell me how to get to Tokyo?
Plus tons of brand new special features. all in a collectible tin. And a bonus DVD containing 2 long out-of-print episodes. Mitchell.
Mittens? An action film called Mittens?
Joe Don Baker is Mittens. He's a cop.
Mithril. Oh, wait, it's Mitchell.
Oh, the Martha Mitchell story.
And the brain that wouldn't die.
Eric, look at this brain. See, it won't die.
Doesn't she need lungs?
No, she's got neck juice.
Oh.
Making the seismic transition from Joel to Mike.
Who are we gonna find at this late date to send into space?
Did you guys sign my time card?
Celebrate all the mayhem, the gags, and the countless riffs.
I'm here for the Gumby wedding.
Now get your orthopedic shoes on. We're going out for pudding.
We have some school closings today, including Stockholm, public and private, Oslo, public and parochial.
You know, I think the editing philosophy of this movie was don't stay on anything too long. It doesn't look good enough.
Mystery Science Theater 3000, 25th Anniversary Edition. Now on DVD.
Hi, I'm Joel Robinson, and you're watching Turkey Day. Don't be afraid to say no to organ meats this holiday season. Thanks.
Oh, I love that episode, and I think Mike and the bots may have created a new type of Tourette syndrome based on the many names of David Ryder. We're going to do another test of your MST3K literacy by offering this clue to the next episode. And no, you haven't contracted glaucoma from the Chex Mix, though that is part of your problem. It's just out of focus. Any guesses? Okay, Cambot, give me 25% focus. I'll give you a clue. The main character is a lovable dummy who lies all the time. But he did win an essay contest, and how many of us can say the same about ourselves? Okay, now increase the focus to 50%, Cambot. Here's another clue. The main character is happy in his work, though he never, ever shirks. Give me 75%, Cambot. Okay, also, he runs away from home and is befriended by a short order cook who gives him a job, a hamburger sandwich with French fried potatoes and all the trimmings. Now's the time to name the movie as we increase the image to 100% focus. There it is, your next MST3K episode. I Accuse My Parents. Happy Turkey Day.
Ah, you're watching Turkey Day at Comedy Central. Turkey fact number 12. Turkeys are filled with enough L-tryptophan to knock you on your sorry Thanksgiving ass.
No.
Okay, that's 2 down and 4 to go, but who's counting? Let's live for today. Sha-la-la-la. And I'd like to thank our sponsors for this year's Turkey Day Marathon, Shout Factory. If you bought any of the DVDs or downloads, they're responsible, and I'm sure you'll agree they've done a fantastic job of releasing the original MST3K shows. And I'd encourage you to buy the new 25th anniversary box set this holiday season, or better yet, buy 2 and give 1 as a gift. That way I can shut up about it that much sooner. I will now put away the grease gun. Okay. Here's the clue for your next MST3K episode. It's actually a movie riff in response to a character in the upcoming episode saying, Paul. Any guesses? Obviously, the answer is, based on the number of letters on the screen, a tweezer must prance on the Californian. I'm kidding, that's not a riff from the movie, that's just nuts. Okay, we've added the vowels. Now don't feel bad if you didn't catch it. There are 700 to 800 riffs in every episode. And as you know, any true MST3K fan will only have about 500 or 600 riffs to each of our almost 200 episodes right on the tip of their tongues. Let's add the letter P to help you out. Okay, we've added the letter P, and I'll also give you a little help by letting you know that this is a Bible reference. Still don't get it? Well, now is the time to repeat to yourself, it's just a show, I should really just relax. Let's add the letters. The riff was, Paul, I enjoyed your letter to the Philippians very much, which means your next Turkey Day episode is Werewolf. Happy Turkey Day.
Go. You're Gypsy. It's Turkey Day here at Comedy Central. Go. You've only got 5 seconds. Go! Forget it.
Hey, we're at the halfway point of Turkey Day 2013. I wanted to relate a few tweets sent to my Twitter account from Misties who have participated in Turkey Day with their families over the years. This first one's from Clayton Riggs. He writes, I lived for Thanksgiving at Lawless 10, my mom's, because I had no TV and she had a satellite dish of love and we binged on Turkey and MST3K. Well, Clayton, yeah, I know this is going to be hard for you to hear, especially today of all days, but I lived for Thanksgiving too at your mom's. You've grown up to be such a wonderful boy, Clayton. Your mother and I are so proud. This one's from Bad Breath Milk Dud, and she writes, MST3K brought us together as a family, even 25 years later. Glad I have a weird chance to thank you for it. Well, Miss Dud, I'm glad I have this weird chance to say you're welcome, and your mother and I are so proud. The next one is from Heidi Hits Children. She writes, Mitchell changed my life and triggered some uncomfortable, reoccurring Joe Don Baker dreams. Well, thanks, Heidi Hits Children. Obviously, he's had an impact. I understand your Twitter handle used to be Heidi Reasons with Children. And also, Heidi, you know who else has uncomfortable, reoccurring nightmares about Joe Don Baker? Joe Don Baker. Also, if you happen to be nervously clutching a smartphone because someone else is holding the remote, send me a tweet right now at Joel G. Hodson and let me know how your Turkey Day is going. Time to get in on the rockin' Thanksgiving party that is Twitter. Thanks. Now, this next puzzle for the next film is based on pixelating the screen image. Some of you will guess the clue before seeing the picture just based on that word, pixelated. And I'm not just saying that because we're on YouTube. I'm saying that because I love you. There it is. Any guesses? Okay, Cambot, enhance. You know how long I've been waiting to say that? Oh no, it's not Archibald Jr. and Ega, but that would have been so cool. Okay, let's go to 50% Cambot, and here's another clue to help you. How much Keef is in this movie? Okay, that's it. It's never going to be actually clear because it was pixelated in the first place and we had to subtract a certain number of pixels because of what with it already having to be, phooey. Of course, the answer to the question is, how much Keef is in this movie? Miles O'Keefe. And the movie is Cave Dwellers. Also, I wanted to mention that the actor who plays Ator in this film, Miles O'Keefe, was the first performer in one of the movies we riffed on to get in touch with us and tell us how funny he thought the show was. So Miles, if you're out there, I want to thank you for that. And if you're going to the big turkey burn at the gym tomorrow, do a few reps for me, bro. Here's Cave Dwellers. Okay, 4 down and 2 to go. I wanted to mention when we do these quizzes, I'm not sure I would do all that well. Meeting all the MST3K fans over the last 6 years touring with Cinematic Titanic, it's become abundantly clear that you guys have watched these shows way more than I have. But I got a great excuse. I don't need to watch them. I lived it. So, over the last few years, I've especially enjoyed the episodes with Mike as host, probably because I don't know any of the riffs that are coming, but also, obviously, Mike did a brilliant job as host. Here's the next clue to the test of your MST3K literacy. Any guesses? It's a character's name in the next MST3K episode. Let's add the vowels to help you out. Yeah, I know what you're thinking, and it's not the Witch Doctor song. Let's really zest it up by adding the letter R. And if you didn't get it yet, you've proven you know nothing about MST3K nor anything about the greater world of movie riffing, and you must now wear the weasel suit. And this thing hasn't been washed since we were on Comedy Central. So let's fill in the rest of the letters. It's Rousdower. And for extra credit and the gizzard, give me Rousdower's first name. It's Zap. And your next episode in the Turkey Day Marathon is The Final Sacrifice. Oh, hi, dinner is almost ready. Before I give you the clues to the final MST3K episode, I just want to thank you for all your support over the last 25 years. It's been amazing. So now, your final MST3K episode's clue is out of focus. Well, obviously, it's a picture of a giant magnet, right? No, it's not. Okay, Cambot, give this one another 25% focus. And your first clue is, the title character loves to eat and drink beer and enjoys unproductive arguments with neighbor kids. Give it a focus of 50%, Cambot. Any takers on this title character in your final test for MST3K literacy? We made this character say, I love pulling my gun when I go into my apartment. It scares my cats half to death. Okay, let's go to full focus. It's our last film for this year's Turkey Day Marathon. It's Mitchell. Starring Joe Don Baker. And Joe Don, can I call you Joe Don? If you happen to be watching today during your Thanksgiving meal, don't forget to pass the potatoes, the peas, the butter, the peas, the pie, and the butter. Mitchell. All right, check it out. The turkey is ready, as well as a heaping helping of tofurkey for my vegetarian and vegan friends. Happy Turkey Day, everyone. Try to be grateful if you can. I've heard it's useful in keeping you from becoming a bitter old person. And also, you don't have to go shopping tomorrow just because it's Black Friday. Instead, maybe stay home and think about what you can do to try to make this holiday season more of a Patrick Swayze Christmas. I'm Joel Hodgson. Happy Turkey Day, everybody.
Okay, now, if you'll all look at your sheet music, we can rehearse my new song.
You wrote a Christmas song?
Hey, there's no tradition like a new tradition.
Wait a minute, let's have a Patrick Swayze Christmas?
Yeah, based on my favorite movie, Roadhouse.
Come on, what the heck does Patrick Swayze have to do with Christmas?
Hey, you keep Christmas in your way and let me keep it in mine, okay?
Come on, sir. It seems like a nice enough sentiment. We can give it a shot. Come on.
All right, okay. 12/8 time, key of A flat major. Cambot, shoot him the tune. Okay, you'll just have to stay with me, everybody, okay? Your parts are written out. Let's have a Patrick Swayze Christmas by Crow T. Robot.
Paul, let's have a Patrick Swayze Christmas?
Right. Hit it, Cambot.
Oh, I start. I get it.
I'm sorry.
Okay, pick up. Open up your heart and let the Patrick Swayze Christmas in.
We'll gather at the Roadhouse with our next of kin.
And Santa can be our regular Saturday night thing.
We'll decorate a bar stool and gather round and sing. Oh, let's have a Patrick Swayze Christmas this year.
Or we'll tear your throat out and kick you in the ear.
Hold it a second. Cambot, stop it. Crow, I don't know if I think this is an appropriate sentiment anymore for Christmas.
Hey, what, like a good action sequence don't belong at Christmas?
Well, no, it's just that I've never heard of an action sequence in a Christmas Carol before.
Yeah.
Well, then grab hold of your socks and read on, Joe Robinson.
Okay, pick it up from measure 20, Cambot. Lovely intro, though. Very tasteful.
Thank you.
I like that. It's my way or the highway this Christmas at my bar.
I'll have to smash your kneecaps if you bastards touch my car.
I got the word that Santa has been stealing from the till.
I think that right jolly old elf better make out his will. Oh, let's have a Patrick Swayze Christmas one and all. And this can be the haziest. Ooh, this can be the laziest. This can be the Swayziest Christmas of them. La 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 la.
How long before it becomes a standard?
I think you got to come with me. Come on.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
the not too distant future.
Attention Misties! This November, in celebration of Mystery Science Theater's 25th anniversary, Shout Factory is having a blowout sale. Every weekday, a different MST3K box set or exceptional bundle will be on sale for only 24 hours. As an added bonus, shipping is free. Click on the link at the bottom of your screen for even more special offers and info on the sale. And don't forget to follow us on Facebook and Twitter to stay up to date on each daily deal.
Mystery Science